Happy New Year! I can't believe it's already 2017. I'm sorry for a bit of a long break. I was away in Dubai for like a family holiday and I am back. So I thought I would kick off the new year with like a simple back to school makeup tutorial, and I thought I would do two versions of this. So in my university we have like two times where the classes generally start. So it's either at 8:15 a.m. in the morning, which means most people get up around like 6 or 7 if you live really close to school, and the other one is at 12, which means you have some time in the morning to take your time and just like wake up and like get ready and stuff, which means maybe you can afford to put a bit more time into your face and you'd want something a bit more glamorous. So I'm just going to be building upon the first look and making it a bit more glamorous for the second look. So my basic key pointers for this is, I don't feel like in the Singapore weather you need to wear foundation, because if you put it on in the morning and you're out the whole day with your classes and your extracurricular activities and things like that, it's gonna get inconvenient at some point in time, or it's just gonna melt off your face. And I kind of like the fact that during the week I get to give my face a little bit of a break and like let it breathe, you know. Like if you talk to me in person and like you ask me what I have on my face, I'm like, I don't have anything, my skin needs to breathe. Okay, so if you're like me and you agree with me, then feel free to skip the foundation. But if you feel like you really need that foundation to set that base for your skin, of course go ahead and do it. To each his own. And the other thing is, early in the morning or even not so early in the morning, it's kind of hard to mess around with so many brushes. So remember, your fingers are really your best tools. So don't be afraid to make sure you have your hands clean and then go in with your fingers, you know, just pat 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 away. I'm like looking at pointers, like I actually wrote down notes that I wanted to like, you know, say. So if I'm looking down, that's why. My last two is basically simplicity is key. You know, it's cool unless you're, you know, trying to impress someone. I think all everyone needs is just like a little something to boost your day, you know, and have fun with it. Just because I say something or just because I do certain steps or I use certain products doesn't mean you have to do the same, or you can't include other things into your basic look. So feel free to personalize it for yourself, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna do is like the super duper basic look, and for this, maybe I should zoom in. My first step always is to start with moisturizer, because I know that I'm going to be sitting in aircon for a good part of the day. So assuming that I've already got that on after I've washed my face in the morning. And now once that is done, so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to color correct a little, and then I'm going to go over that with my concealer. So the color corrector that I have right now, it's a new one that I got, is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay in the shade Peach. So I'm just gonna get this on the wand. I'm just gonna put 3 dots under my eyes. 1, 2, 3. And just like a swipe on my eyelids as well, because as you can see, I've got extreme discoloration up there, and just a little bit on my upper lip as well. I look like I've got whiskers, don't you think? That was a bit weird, I admit. I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna pat this away. I think I'm going to blend this away first. I look like an idiot. Now that I look less idiotic. So this one I feel like it comes off a bit whitish, but I don't mind because I have some concealers that I feel are a bit too dark for my under eye. So this works perfectly with them. And it does a pretty good job of cancelling out all that weird discoloration I have. Like, I like it. And now that that's done, I am going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. This is just a concealer that you've probably seen a lot on my channel. So I'm just gonna squeeze a bit. Oh, you never know which side it's gonna come out of, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know, it's a bit, I don't know, dot that. So as you can see, I'm not really putting in that much effort into like concealing the rest of my scars on my face, because I just don't care. So when I was in Dubai, like I had this plan of, I really like put in effort to plan out all of my outfits. And I was like planning, oh my god, I'm gonna take so many nice OOTDs, and I'm gonna do my makeup really nice, and then I can share it on my Instagram and things like that. And then 1 hour before I was supposed to leave my house for the flight, I fell sick. And that just kind of ruined quite a bit for me, because I was just like fever and runny nose and cough and like all of the works throughout my entire trip. And I was just like, everything that I had packed, I just had no energy to use. I feel like kind of sad that I planned for so many things and like it didn't come true. So I'm just putting a bit more concealer because I felt like I didn't have enough on my eyelids. And I'm just gonna blend that away. Okay, and I feel like we've got that on pretty good. And to set all of these, I am going to take my standard, my Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder and a big fluffy brush. This is the Luxe Face Definer by Zoeva. And I'm just going to take a bit, pat the excess, and then just like go to town on my face. So smooth. I'm going to take my NYX Microbrow pencil in the shade Black. And I'm just going to fill in my brows really quick. No harsh shape or anything, just filling it in where it's sparse. So I'm just going to comb my brows down so I can see exactly where I need to fill it in. Should I zoom in? So as you can see, I've got the spots where I've got my spots, and I'm just going to go in with like short and light strokes just to fill all of that in. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mascara, which is this Marc Jacobs, if I'm not wrong, it's the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. The reason why I like these volumizing mascaras for this type of purpose is because I don't really have much else on my eyes. Like there's no eyeshadow or anything. It's just kind of a blank canvas from the concealer and the corrector. So the one thing that's going to make your eyes stand out is a good volumizing mascara. Mascara done, and then I'm just going to quickly go into my blush, and the one I'm going to be using is the NARS Taj Mahal blush. I'm going to go in with my Morphe M106 brush. I'm going to just tap into it, like dab dab dab, see, just to bring some color into your cheeks in the morning, you know, wake up. The final thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my lips. So I'm just going to go in with like a lip balm. I'm going to put this on my lips so my lips stay hydrated. My lips get really dry throughout the day, I don't know why. I think it's time I just accept that I'm ratchet with my fingers like that. I'm just going to like get rid of whatever. And just to add a little bit more color, I'm going to go in with this Etude House lipstick. I have no idea what the name of this shade is. I'm just going to like dab it. That's actually it. Of course, I would set it with my MAC Fix Plus or any other setting spray you have. I'm just not going to do that now because I'm going to upgrade this look for the afternoon in like a few minutes. So, if the first look I did was a bit too simple for you and you want something more, like you want to wear something a little bit more effortful, here are some additional tips that you can use to upgrade this look. So I mentioned before that I don't really wear foundation to school, but sometimes if I know I've got plans after my classes or I'm meeting someone important, what I will do is I will put on some foundation. Since I'm going to be using my powder foundation, I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. large stipple brush and my powder. I'm just going to take some of this and I'm going to really buff it into my skin. Love the glow. I am going to put in some highlight on my face. Again, fingers are your best tools. So I'm using this one by Benefit. It's the Girl Meets Pearl mini sized highlighter. So I'm just gonna like squeeze a little bit, get this on my finger, and I'm gonna dab away on my cheekbones, on my nose, and on my lips. Okay, so I generally don't do this next step because I don't really feel like I need it, but I know a lot of people love doing this step, so I'm going to include it in for that reason, which is bronzing. So this is my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. It's just like a foundation powder that's a bit darker than my skin tone, so that's what I'm going to use to bronze. I like shape my cheekbones a little bit. Oh, and I'm taking it on a small stipple brush by e.l.f. And whatever's remaining on the brush, I'm just going to take it. So I'm quite happy with what the face looks like. I'm going to zoom you in and I'm going to show you how I would glam up the eyes a little bit more. So the number one cheat for me when I want to make my eyes look like I put in effort but I actually haven't done much is just to pop in like a crease shade, because I realized that people kind of naturally assume that because you've got a crease shade you've actually put in some effort into like working out this eye look and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a color that's a bit darker naturally, and this is the Mac eyeshadow in the color Espresso, and I'm just going to take this crease brush by Wet n Wild. Yeah, I'm going to deep it just a little bit and I'm going to put this into the crease of my eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by bobbing just on the crease first, and once I feel like I've transferred enough product, then I'm going to sweep it around in circular motions. Okay, so generally if I want my eyes to look like they've got a little bit more of something going on, I won't just stop at eyeshadow, I'll also go in with eyeliner. So when I'm in a rush and when I still need to do something that looks good, I like liquid pens because they're easy. You don't have to take two different things like the gel pot and the brush and then like maneuver it everywhere. This just solves everything, and I'm just gonna go in and create a really simple wing. And I would typically do this before, I typically do eyeliner before I do my mascara, because I find that my lashes harden when I wear the mascara, and then it becomes a bit harder to do my eyeliner, but oh, it's okay for the sake of this video. There we go. So the final thing that I would change for a look if I had a bit more time to work on would be to go in with a darker lipstick. So of course you can change it up, you can wear liquid lipstick instead, or you can wear like a completely opaque lipstick, but just for the sake of this video I'm just going to go back in with that same Etude House lipstick, but instead of dabbing it I'm just going to swipe it, and swipe it hard. Now is the point where I would spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus and call it a day. So this is the upgraded version of the everyday school look if you have a bit more time to put into it. Alright, so there goes my first video for 2017. I hope you guys had a lovely December break and are ready to get back into a brand new year. And I wish you guys all the very best for all the goals you might have set for yourself. And let's work together to achieve them. I hope you keep coming back to my channel, and thank you for your support. And do let me know down in the comments below what you guys would like to see for next week. I have a few ideas, but is there anything you would like me to do, especially for the start of a brand new 2017? Let me know. Alright, so take care and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!